guys? Morning, Wednesday morning, episode 3. Welcome back. Talked to Matt. I was having some issues eating meal 1 because it was 200 grams of turkey and 2 whole eggs plus the 60 grams of oatmeal. So I talked to Matt about it, and he switched up my meal 1 so I wasn't having as much issues. And for now we're just going to do a shake. Later it'll change again, but for right now, for the sake of being able to eat it first thing in the morning, my meal 1 is 60 grams of oatmeal and a shake, isolate shake with 70 grams of isolate protein. And also, with my meal 1, to add the fats that I'm missing from the eggs since we took them away, and the little bit that was in the 99% ground turkey, has been eating 20 grams of this, which is actually less than a full serving. So, it's kind of a trick to the almond butter. Before you mix it up, it's all kind of centered on the bottom, and the top is like this oily, half oil, half almond butter juice mix thing. Whenever you get it, if you take it home and you just flip it upside down and leave it in your cabinet upside down for a while before you open it, it'll kind of pre-mix it up a little bit. Not completely, but enough to where it's not so hard to mix it up, because that almond butter can get kind of hard in the bottom of that. And also, prep hack, if you ever get peanut butter in your diet, put it in your freaking oatmeal, because it tastes like Reese's peanut butter after you've been prepping for a little while. So, as usual, it's Wednesday, so we're going to check in with Matt, get my weight. I'm actually going to .3 pounds today. So, I want to kind of touch on keeping track of, the reason I keep track of my weight and take pictures and all that. Weight is good, like keeping track of how much you weigh on the scale is good, but it's not like that doesn't determine whether you're making progress. So I mean, you could lose weight, you could lose fat and gain muscle mass, and your weight barely move, and it's not going to show on the scale like it would in pictures. So pictures are huge. I'm gonna finish breakfast and head to the shop. What's up, guys? So, seeing as how I own a supplement shop, I figure it would be good to talk a little bit about supplements. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the store and I want to tell you my top 3. If I had to pick 3 supplements out of this whole store to give me the best results, what I would pick. So this is really going to be good for some people who are beginners maybe, or that may not exactly know what to buy. Or why they would buy certain things. If you don't know the difference between an isolate protein and a whey protein and a casein protein, like I'm gonna touch on that. So let's go through here and I'll make my list. My first thing would probably be a protein. So Rule 1 has a very good line of protein. I'm a huge fan of Rule 1 protein. To me, it's just very clean. It digests well with me. And pretty much every flavor that I've tried is pretty good. If you dread drinking your protein shake, you're not gonna be consistent with it. So try to find something that tastes really good. But for me, I go with isolate. Matt always has me take isolate protein. It's just a higher quality protein. It's broken down further. It digests better. The absorption rate is higher. You're gonna get more, which means you're gonna get more protein per serving that your body actually absorbs from the shake, because not 100% of the protein makes it through the digestive system. I always go with isolate. Plus, with the price difference comes a few extra servings. You get about 8 extra servings with Rule 1's. Isolate protein versus the whey, you actually get 10 extra servings. But the difference between, I'll touch on that like I said, difference between isolate and whey is isolate is just a higher quality. It's broken down further, so there's less filler, there's less of the extra stuff and more quality protein. So protein, isolate protein is my number 1. Number 2, I would say a multivitamin. You know, I believe it was Evan Sintapani say this one time, if you can't do the simple stuff right, you're not going to be able to do the hard stuff right. Like if you can't even do the simple stuff correctly, then you're already losing the battle. Like as far as doing the complex stuff. You have to do the simple stuff first. Multivitamin sounds very simple, it's because it is, but it's also very important for your body. Animal Pack has been around for like 30 plus years. I mean, they're tried and true, and it's just a good quality supplement. So multivitamin would be my number 2. My number 3, I would say, would have to be All Day You May by 5% Nutrition. 5% is, to me, it's a very reputable brand. I believe in 5%. Every product has a really good ingredient list. It's a good bang for your buck. Like, this is the BCAAs, which is what All Day You May is. So this is BCAAs. It's also got joint support and liver support in this as well. So you're not just getting a BCAA supplement, you're also getting a joint supplement, liver defending supplement. So, or a liver cleansing supplement. So to me, this is more important, and I know a lot of people are probably thinking like, well, what about creatine or what about pre-workout? BCAAs are going to help you recover more quickly, which means that you can train. So if I train legs on Monday and I'm taking my BCAAs the way I'm supposed to and I'm eating the way I'm supposed to and my legs are fresh by Thursday and I can train legs again on Thursday, that means I got 2 leg training sessions in that week, whereas somebody else, their legs still may be wrecked on Friday. That's my list. I do want to touch on pre-workout because I know a lot of people are probably wondering, what's the best pre-workout, what's your favorite pre-workout, whatever. To me, pre-workout really it's every person is different. Some people like super high stem stuff, some people like non-stem stuff. I'm kind of in the middle. I don't like anything super crazy. If I had to pick a pre-workout, it would probably be the Kill It Reloaded that we have. It's a new supplement by 5%. It just has a really good profile for stimulants, but also like it has a good NO blend, a nitric oxide blend. It's got a good pump profile too. So it's kind of best of both worlds. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go through, I'm going to ring everything up, and we'll see what it all costs. So for me right now, I'm doing strawberries and cream because I've been doing chocolate peanut butter for a long time and I just wanted something different. Now with the multivitamins, I'm going to ring in the original animal pack, but we also have the pack powder. So if you don't like taking all those pills in during the day or whatever, if you just have a thing where certain size pills are just too much, you can't do it, or too many pills, you can get the powder too. And that comes in different flavors, but I'm going to ring up the original. This is watermelon, all day you may. Best flavor, to me, best flavor. Killed it with watermelon. And the same thing, well, I'm out of watermelon. We've sold a ton of 5% stuff. Usually this shelf is off the hook stocked. It's just like super stocked. And I don't know, the last 2 weeks we got smashed. Cherry berry. That's a pretty good flavor too. So what I'm going to do is, I don't even think I've logged in. You have to cut this out.
I logged it in.
Oh, you already did. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ring all this up. We're going to see what it would cost. Now remember, this is my top 3 with a pre-workout too. So that's 4 supplements. There it is. Animal pack. Okay, so with the pre-workout, all 4 of these is going to come to a total of $159.72. Okay, so that's $160 for your month's worth of supplements. It's going to cover multivitamin, protein, pre-workout, and a BCAA. If you ask me, that's a pretty good price, especially being a month's worth. And what I'm going to do actually is this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if you come in and you buy this stack, any flavors, obviously the flavors don't matter, but if you come in and buy this stack, I'm going to give you 10% off the whole thing, just because we did this video. That goes for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come in, mention the stack, Tyler's top 3, Tyler's top 4, whatever, and if you don't remember what it is, Austin will take you through, I'll take you through, whoever it is, whoever's here, and we'll give you 10% off the whole thing, which will bring the total to $143.74. Boom. $143.74. You come in and get the stack. And that's what it's going to be for this weekend. And this weekend only. So stop in, guys. Come pick up some quality supplements at a good price. We'll see you this weekend. Alright guys, so with all that being said, and those being my top 3 supplements and my favorite pre-workout, I'm not saying that other supplements in here are not effective, or they don't do anything, or they don't work, or they're not good brands, or whatever. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is, if I had to pick 3 supplements out of the supplement shop, and that's all that I could have for the next 6 months, those are the supplements that I would pick, because those are what I believe are the bare essentials. Like, you have, those are the bottom line. You need to have those. The pre-workout, personally, I use pre-workout half the time and the other half I don't. So I don't believe that pre-workout is a must. I think it's really good. Like, the other day I was in the gym and I was just trash. I was just dead, and I was just not feeling it. Took a pre-workout, kind of got me going, and my workout was better as a result of taking the pre-workout. So it definitely has its place. So we got a shipment coming in. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, man? How are you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Not too bad. Got a whole bunch of stuff here for you.
Nice.
Alright.
This is a rope up.
Yeah, looks like it.
Coming in.
Good stuff, man. Put it right here for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Alright.
Thanks, buddy, I appreciate it.
No problem. You guys take her easy, alright?
Yeah, thanks.
See you.
So, just made the firehouse. We're gonna change up the gym. Get a workout in here at firehouse today. What's up, buddy? Good pair of knee sleeves, SBD sleeves. Things are amazing. A little pricey, but you get what you pay for. So usually I'll start with like on quad day, which today's quad day. I'll start with like leg extensions to kind of get my quads warmed up, get my quads firing, and I feel like that helps focus on my quads throughout the rest of my exercises that I have for quads. So we're gonna start with this. Next exercise is leg press. Whenever I do leg press, I like to use bands. So we're gonna throw some bands on there. Banded work is probably some of my favorite work. I just feel like I get a lot more out of it whenever I do it on legs. So today's quad day. So typically on quad day, I try to keep my feet kind of mid-range and close together, within shoulder width apart, you know, 6 inches, 8 inches, somewhere around there. So, like I was just talking to Austin, typically I'll do 3 to 4 working sets of 10, but those first 2 sets, they're pretty easy. So, we're not gonna count them. not paying attention. Where it's jerking me around. But we're not gonna call those working sets because we need to be pushing, or I need to be pushing to failure each set. So I probably had 15 to 20 in me with those. We're gonna add 2 more plates. Put both the bands back on. We started with just the grain band, and see if that gets us to failure. Some people call this a hack squat. I don't call this a hack squat. To me, hack squat is a sled, basically the reverse version of a leg press. This, I call this a power V squat. So if I say power V squat, that's what I'm talking about. Today's quad focus, I'll be sitting this way towards the pad. And again, I'll keep my feet closer together and a little bit forward, which you'll be able to see better whenever I'm up there. I don't start with a bunch of weight just because of my knee, really. I like to work into it, even though I'm pretty warm. I've already done 3 exercises. I still like to work into the motion, work into the exercise. So we're gonna start with 3 plates, and I'll see how that feels. Sometimes I take my shoes off for squatting movements or like deadlifts or stuff like that. I'll take my shoes off. For this though, you want your shoes on. Keeps your feet tight under the pads there that hold your feet down, like this. So there's a lot of wiggle room here. I put my shoes on, tighten it up. But just the sissy squats is quad focus exercise. And you're going to come back and put all the pressure on your quads. I don't want to go back and put my shoes on. So, come here, but I'll be leaning back more. So, now put more weight and tension on my quads. All right, so we just finished up. I'm gonna drink this shake, my post-workout shake, 70 grams weight of protein, isolate protein, and 50 grams of carbolin, which is 50 grams of carbs. About 4 ounces of almond milk, just for taste, and then 12 ounces of water. So I'm gonna drink this. We're gonna head home, go home, and I'm gonna get my next meal ready, which will be meal 6, 250 grams of flank steak, 100 grams of green beans, and don't tell Matt, but I've been sneaking a salad in there. And then, you know, shower, get to bed, and get up tomorrow. I got a little something special for you guys. Possibly, hopefully, fingers crossed. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the morning. Right here. Just set it down right there. Awesome, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Man,
have a good day.
Thanks, buddy. Give Branch Warren a call.
Hey, Tyler, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Branch?
Oh, man. Busy day, bro. You doing all right?
Doing good. Hey, what's that?
So right on.
Well, I tried out a bunch of the jerky, and I mean, it's all, like, I can't believe that there's not as much sugar as what it says in there. Like, as little sugar. It's crazy because they taste really good.
Thank you.
And I let a few of the customers try them too, and everybody likes it, so I'd like to get some of that in the store.
All right. We got seven flavors, 3 beef, 2 turkey, 2 bacon. We got some really cool stuff coming out. We got some big jerky coming out with a really high protein content. We should have out here in hopefully another 2 months or less.
Okay.
We should have that on hand. And what I'll do is I'm heading right back to the office. I didn't step out to get a ID.
Okay.
If you'll text me your email address, I'll send you over the wholesale form, sales quick, and if you have any questions, man, let me know, and we can take care of you.
Okay.
Ship out to you.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll shoot you my email and just email the price list and everything, and I'll get back to you with my order.
Okay. I'll probably have it would be from me or from Billy. She's our sales manager, so if it'd be a wicked trust email, so we'll have that out to you here just within the hour.
Awesome. All right, thanks, Branch. I appreciate it. All right, guys, so that's the conclusion of episode 3 of Journey to the Muscle. I'm down 18 pounds in the last 3 weeks. We got in a good leg session. I hope you guys got some good information on my quad training. If you guys have any questions about it, just put it in the comments, and I'll make sure to address it on episode 4. Got a phone call of Branch Warren. We're going to have Wicked Cuts, his jerky line, in here soon, so be looking for that. It's amazing stuff. Like I said to him on the phone, it tastes amazing. Like, he's got 10 or so different flavors, and they're all super good. The macros are good on it. Low sugar, very low fat content, high protein. It's really good stuff, so be on the lookout for that. And if you guys have any other questions about anything else, not just the quad training, or something else you want addressed in the next video, or something else you would like to see, we're going to try to keep coming up with new stuff and new content, not just the same stuff. I don't want the videos to be the same every time. So if you guys have any questions or anything you guys want to see, make sure to let me know, and we'll make sure to include it on the next video. But other than that, I'll see you on episode 4.
Never gonna stop till I get what I want. Never gonna stop.